Hello and welcome back to another episode of Barmerside Plays Through Suikoden 2. So we are here in Green Hill, ready to infiltrate Rockaxe. So, thing to note, just make sure that everybody's defense is up, especially Naname's. Camus is 117, but I always use Naname anyway, so it's not a big deal. But just try to make sure that her health is all the way up. If you've collected all 108 stars, everything so far, before we go. So let us get going then. Oh, the signal could let us in. Oh, not yet. Persistent bastards. But if we can get them to overextend themselves now, we can take them easily next time. Okay. Let's go! Hurry up, Matilda Knights! We were hiding there the whole time, as their whole army was coming out of the gates. Alright, give the signal. The signal was a whistle. Okay. You guys head in there and do your best to avoid detection. Yes, sir! They even added running animations to them. Lord Brandon, there isn't much time left. If the enemy returns before their flag is destroyed, Ragnarok Army's fate is sealed. We'll follow when it's safe. Lord Brandon, please find the flag as quickly as possible.
We know already. It'll be fine, okay? After all, Naname's on the job, right? Let's go. Move it.
Very positive in this dire time. It's like, it's the most critical thing. Everybody is gonna be slaughtered if you don't get this. She's like,
Naname's on the job.
A message from General Kiba. Read it. Yes, sir. After arriving at the fort, General Kiba engaged in combat with Leon Silverberg. Stand your ground. Don't flinch. Every minute we hold out brings us closer to victory for Lord Brandon. Brings us closer to a victory for Lord Brandon. A victory for the Ragnarok Army. During the battle, both Silverberg and General Kiba were mortally wounded. I see. Father. Oh, no. At least we ran in, so we don't technically know that happened. We'll lure away the enemy front lines. That's your chance to go. Be careful. Oh, Kiba. But they said he got Silverberg with him, so, just note here that you can actually go out to the world map, and really you can head to your headquarters. It sounds like we can go in, but the door's blocked. I think everything's blocked here. Yep. I don't know. You could just walk out to the people waging war here, and then just be like, doo-doo-doo, I'm going to Highland Village here. Or Highway Village, I think. Oh, I just wanted some trading goods. Actually, they have gold bars that are, holy crap, 40,000. Sugar, mayonnaise, candles. Candles actually pretty cheap. Alright, well, either way, we don't need any of that right now. I just wanted to show you. You can head back to headquarters, really. But we're not going to do that. We're all set. We can't get anything Rockaxe City anyway, so what if we try to go up here? It's dangerous going further. Alright. They're keeping people inside. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. There's just a couple twists and turns here. There's lots of treasure around here. And this Highland of Soldiers of 6 are actually who we need to fight, because the archer here, or soldier number 11 archer, or bowman, or whatever bow, I think it said. Oh, Camus, I did not properly arm you. Knock down. Oh yeah, they're gonna shoot up. I just thought it was fitting that they're here in the army, or here in our unit here back at the castle. That bowman actually is the person who drops recipe. Oh, we need to heal him, don't we? Camus. 99. You have your rune, don't you, Stallion? So why did I say Stallion? Nanami, she has her magic drain and stuff too, right? So it's always pretty useful. So our first treasure here is Stellar Speed. So hopefully we can get the recipe early on, because if not, then I'm gonna have to farm. But we're gonna go through the dungeon here, and then if I have to farm off camera, so be it. Because this is the last recipe that we need. It's the last drop recipe before we can start turning our recipes into Hi-Yo and doing the quest, the cooking quest. So if we go right, here's our second treasure here. These M Knights are no match for us. M Knights can drop both a Knight rune and Master Robes. It is what it is. You know, if you get it, great. If not, it's not worth the drop. Oh gosh, I can't take 3 steps. I'm just gonna fight all the battles anyway, because, you know, increase our chances of getting drops. Plus, obviously, we need that recipe. 264. What armor do you have on, Camus? Because it sucks. I put a full plate on Miklatov, just rearranging stuff, but maybe I should go back. He has chainmail. Ugh. Alright. And a half helmet and a kite shield. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Alright, well. Escape talisman. We can always use that, worst case. We don't really need to fight these guys. I guess it helps their level a little bit. But you can... This is really evident of the Suikoden leveling system. All you need is just a couple battles, and they just shoot right up. Okay, so we're back here. If we go left, all the way left and then up, these are yeah, these are the hippogriffs. I believe they drop a wind amulet, so that's pretty good. And we'll see cockatrice or cockatrice. I don't know however you say it. I know those are enemies in Final Fantasy games as well. But they can drop a thunder rune, which is the high step above the lightning rune. These are the cockatrice that I'm talking about. So it's the high level thunder magic. It looks like Nanami just got her drained some magic there so she can heal Camus again. Oh, no wonder that they have that rune. 105. The other one's knocked out. So if he doesn't kill him here, okay. I was gonna say I'll use Nanami to heal him. Maybe heal Camus here before we forget. This is why I always had the healing rune on her. Because she was always in the party and she always makes a good healer. Now, if we go up, we'll get treasures 3 and 4 if we don't run into a battle. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, let us... that only attacks 1. Let's unite. We haven't seen the knight attack here. 30% chance of being unbalanced, but it only can attack 1 person. Luke. Why don't you step in here for a sec? Let's just do some shredding in a hippogriff. So, hippogriffs, like I said, wind amulet, the cockatrice, a thunder rune. Go Nanami! Oh, we'd even need that shredding. Went from 5 to 2. Nice. 723 with a level 2 magic. That is amazing. Maybe I should put the wizard rune on him just to see how much he can obliterate people. Alright, Crimson Cape and the Stone of Defense. I just used all of our stones on our main hero anyway. He doesn't technically need it. But then again, no one technically needs it. The Crimson Cape can definitely go on Camus, because he needs all the help he can get. Alright. That gauntlet is junk. I'll probably throw that away. But as soon as we get back to that round room, then we'll head down the ladder. And then it's pretty straightforward for a little while. This Rockaxe Castle is actually going to be the place where we pick up the last of our plans. We have Dragon Plan and Unicorn Plans number 4, which have always been together, I believe. The Dragon and the Unicorn Plans have been like real close to each other, like proximity-wise, every time we picked it up. And then that, we have all the sound sets. We're gonna get the last of the recipes that drop. Now, this way we want to go right. Oops, did I go the right way? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. This is the straightforward one. Now, you can go down this ladder, but it doesn't take you anywhere. It's just a blocked door there, so there to trick you. We'll head up. But like I was saying, this will be the last of our plans. The Unicorn, Dragon Plans. We'll have all the plans. We'll have all the sound sets. We'll have all of the recipes that are dropped from enemies, all the dropped ones. So the glitched ones that you have to be careful about. This is the room where you want to go right. And we'll hit treasure chest number 5. I'm following the map in the strategy guide, which is kind of lays it out pretty nicely. Usually, a lot of these dungeons are sprawled across a couple pages, so it's harder to read. This one is just both pages, bam. And it's a lot of long hallways, so we'll equip this Earth Shield. Anti-Bat. I don't know what that means. Resist Earth, which will be very important here. Although Canvas won't really get to utilize that. So now we'll head... Oops, I'm sorry. We'll head down the ladder. And then if we head down, so rather than right, so it's the opposite of the room we were just in, we'll head to treasure number 6, which will end up being our power gloves, which we'll probably stick on Canvas for Mickletoff anyway. Unless our hero wants it. I have to remember what I put on him. Because he can always be a little more powerful, right? I was thinking about taking the violence rune off his forehead, because he never gets damaged anyway, because he has such high technique. Hey, question mark ornament. That's pretty good. That's probably a knight statue, which in order to get certain scenes in the bath, you need a ton of knight statues, which are super hard to get. It's just such a pain. I probably won't be showing that. I will show... Ooh, excuse me, the hiccup. I will show the highest level of bath. Actually in the upcoming episodes here, because I'm going to be... After this event, I'll be focused on the castle. For an episode or two, showing it off, playing Hayo's minigame, doing other stuff. So I figured I wanted to show off the castle anyway, so I might as well do it in between the Hayo minigame, because that has a timed event, basically, itself, too. So with the power ring and the power glove, I just want to make sure of the difference. 20 strength, 8 defense, 20 technique. The power glove is 15, 16. And how much defense do we have? 226. Blarg. Alright, I'll keep him the way it is, but the power gloves can go on. Let's put it on Stallion right now, because that's 15 to resist fire, and then we'll put this on Miklatov, so he can appreciate it. We'll just get rid of these gloves. We don't technically need it. Okay. I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that? I do remember this dungeon being crawling with people. It every couple steps, it seems like. Oh, I meant to say at the beginning of the episode, when you can go out to the world map, we could go get our McDole, or hero from the last game. But, like I said, I wanted to show off Camus Miklatov a little bit, just because I never switch people around. Recipe 36! I'm so happy, because it's always a risk. Like, these glitched recipes, you don't for sure know that if you're gonna get them, because something else could affect, you know, the triggering for these, and these drop rates are so terrible. Oh, I set off on this game at the beginning wanting to do two main things. For me to think, you know, for me to feel that I fulfilled this as a good walkthrough, you know, as a full walkthrough. And one is get all 108 stars, you know, which unlocks Forgiver Sign, and the second thing was to get all these recipes, which are a pain to get, because not a lot of people can get it. Recipe 36, Genghis Khan. Sweet. So we don't even have to, I don't even have to farm anymore now. Oh, I'm so happy. Kick butt. He did not even survive. Oh man. Wow. Alright. You know what? Defend. Luke. Light him up. I just love it because Luke just waves his wand, opens a portal to this other dimension, and the shit just comes in and just... These white knights come around the corner, they're like, I see them! There they are! Let's get them! And then, like, Luke just kind of waves his hand. Oh, Master Robe! I'm so lucky with these drops. Look at that, 33 health. But it's still not as good as the Taikoku wear. Alright. Just waves his hand and just wipes these guys out from existence. They're like, I have family! And they're just like, zoomp! Not anymore! Alright, you can go up here. I don't think we can get into fights out here, which is kind of neat. You can't go down, so it's pretty much straightforward. You go up in this room. Now, it's going to be a lot more open here, but it's still straightforward, if that makes sense. 3 treasures are in this room alone. And you can see our background change a little bit just to match the room. It's good detail. Looks like kind of an armory type place. Alright, Stallion. We're just shooting. Our money is, like, shooting up. I wanted to go up and around, because if you go up and then to the back, that's our next treasure chest, technically, and we're going to have to come back in these rooms anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just keep fighting, I guess. I guess you don't have to go into the rooms, but we're going to have to pass by the rooms anyway, so we might as well stop in and grab a treasure chest. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Miklatov. You can do better than that. Unite against the commander. Unite against a knight. Defend. You got that last guy. Bowman against Bowman. Archer against Archer. Here we go. Good way to end this battle. Family attack. See, I don't do this nearly enough. Just because that double beat rune kind of ruins it for me. Because, you know, it's more useful to do the double beat than a single ×2 attack. But I like to do it every now and then. Because I used to do that all the time. Alright, Flame Helmet. We'll go on one of these guys. It's actually pretty good that I brought both of these. I want... Alright. Since Miklatov has the better armor, he's at 217, and then Camus is 242 now because of that. So he should be in good shape for surviving. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Alright, alright. Highland soldiers. Actually, I got so happy that I got the recipe. Was that from the M Knights or was that from the Highland Knights? Because the guide and the book say from the Highland Knights, bowmen, but I don't remember who we're fighting now. I'm second guessing myself. Boop, 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 boop. That's all right. We can always see in the footage. So, Mega Medicine. Come on, Hippogriff. Can we get a Wind Ambulance? I don't remember if the Wind Ambulance... the Wind Ambulance is any good. I know the Wind Hat was always pretty good from the Griffins in the the Cave of Wind. I believe those are from the Griffins, if I remember all the way back. You gotta think I haven't played that dungeon in years, literally years. Isn't that crazy? That's how long I've been doing this walkthrough, but we're getting towards the end here, so it's actually nice. After this event, the strategy guide says like the topic or the title of the next chapter is called the beginning of this chapter. I mean, the beginning of the end, which really is kind of the final act, if you will. Oh my! Oh my! This is like the most fights. Which I don't mind. It can get a little ridiculous, but this kind of makes up for the Tinto mines where we didn't have any zombies hardly, or random encounters. So Miklatov, he got owned, which is cool that they had the status effect to like petrify here. Like, hey, we got the Thunder Rune. Heck yeah! Did we pretty much just get everything? We got the Knight statue. We think. The Thunder Rune, the highest order. Oh my... I'm so lucky right now. I could do this again if I tried. Let's just heal everybody. There you go. You're the only one that hasn't been hit. Nah! Yeah, because in the Tinto mines, we hardly had any random encounters, which I wasn't complaining about that either. But man, it's like every couple seconds, or every couple steps. I did like the system in Legend of Dragoon, even though it was still random encounters like this. It kind of indicated whether you were quote-unquote due for a new fight, like you were getting close to a random battle. It would be like blue, yellow, and red. Let me see. We went up the stairs, and if you want to go right and all the way down here, I just don't want to mess this up. And then there should be a room. Yep. there's an arrow above your head, and when you're walking around in like a dungeon or on the world map, or well, not really the world map, a dungeon that has random encounters, the more you walk, the more chance you'll run into a random encounter, right? Just like any game. But what they'll do is pretty much, it's like if you've taken a certain amount of steps, the blue arrow above your head will turn yellow. And then if you've taken a few more steps, it'll turn red. And when it's red, any step, pretty much, from then on, means a random encounter. So you know once it hit red, pretty much, you can tiptoe. And in one step or like 10 steps, you're going to be in a battle there. So this is just... oh my gosh. Maybe I'll start skipping because, or, you know, running away or something. Letting go because we're pretty powerful. Let's be real. We are sparing them. Nice. Take them out. You're not even doing that bad, Miklatov. But we'll heal you anyway. For the first time ever in this game, she's actually running low on healing, but that's only because I went a little crazy on it. I guess I had some mega medicines in my bag that I can use. Ah! I hope that sound isn't carrying over. Okay, hopefully you guys didn't hear that. In my ear, it was pretty bad. It was like a zigga zigga sound. If it is heard in the file, I'll make sure I'll edit it out. Because that would be annoying if you're listening to my walkthrough here and you just hear a zigga zigga. So our dragon plan, oh my gosh, we're running away. No way. Sorry, Wind Amulet. Our unicorn plans and our dragon plans number 4. So that is 10 and 11, and then there's one more treasure, which is the Earth Armor, which is actually pretty good. These are easy enough. We'll kill them in one turn, I'm pretty sure, if she can hit them. Oh my gosh, Nanami. So we'll head up the stairs to the right here. Let's see. Yeah, because we passed by them. Yeah, right here. And a journeyman crystal. Alright. Okay, I do want to go through this whole dungeon here. No, I don't. I was thinking I want to go through this whole dungeon in one episode, but maybe I should split it up. I'll end the episode right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. When we hopefully find the flag before it's too late. Until then.